So this part's going to be a little bit more relaxed. Now I have my some JT, no headphones, no music. So I have a new world here. Hop back into Discord and whatnot. All right, let's chat and chip chat. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, look, a desert temple. So, like I said, this part of the live stream is going to be really chillaxed. I really need to get into my creative mode in my brain, you know. And for me to do that, the best way for me to do that is just relax, take my time, and you know, one step at a time kind of thing. I think we all know what this desert temple needs. This should be interesting. Hope nothing falls on that pressure plate down there. I had a world once where sand fell on the damn pressure plate. Whoa! Heck yeah, look at that. Too bad I'm in creative, because it doesn't matter. Alright, so we need to find an ocean biome. Get rid of all this nonsense here. We're going to use probably dark oak. There's a lot of it. Where's the rest of the wood? What? Oh well. Yeah, we're going to use dark oak just because it's more plentiful than all the other types of so we need leaf blocks too. I'm probably gonna use a mixture of leaf blocks, but let's just go with oak. We're gonna need glass. Actually, we're not gonna do the leaf blocks. And you'll see why in a minute. Just thinking. I guess I can use dirt for the floors. Dark oak wood planks for the each floor is going to have a wood. There's going to be a wood floor with the dirt on top of it, and then the sugar cane is going to sit on that. Let's see here, and then probably something to light it up, which will definitely be a sea lantern. And we're going to need the hopper setup and sponge. Where's the sponges? Oh, there's a sponge. And probably a water bucket. That should be everything we need right there, actually. Pretty sure. Alright, so this is a deep ocean. It's not as big of an area as where I'm actually. Maybe this probably be slightly better here. Okay, this stuff can probably wait up here. Let me grab one of these dudes. Okay. So the windows are 6 blocks across, so I'm going to do a 6x6 module. Right, okay, forgot about that. Okay. I'm going to do it out here in the middle of the water here, but first, before we do any of that, we need to grab there's something underneath here. Kind of cool. Where'd my helmet go? Oh, one up there. There we go, much better. Okay, so the very bottom of this thing is going to be, let's see, we're going to, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is a decent size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, perfect. Okay, so first things first, we gotta. Yeah, this is gonna be great, but we need to figure out. We need to figure out exactly what the configuration of the inside of this farming module is going to be, because there's going to be, I think there's going to be 3 of them, and of course it is going to be expandable. So we're going to just kind of, actually better yet, we're going to bring this down a bit and then okay, so we're going to put the dirt on the bottommost floor here. I do see one issue actually. The one issue is that we are going to probably leave one corner without any water in it, or actually all 4 corners are going to be without the water. But so it's not going to be. So I might need to go one bigger. Okay, so there's going to be water here. Yeah, I'm going to go 2 bigger actually. Well, I guess I can do 6 by, or even 7 by 7. So I can always stretch these out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do 7 by 7. It's easier to do it that way. I'm just trying to figure it all out. It's not going to be an even number, but it will be able to be centerable, which is good. What does centerable mean? It means that it'll be centered on 1 block instead of doubled up like a 2 block type thing. That's 7, and then this one. Then we put the oak planks down. All right, so I think this should work. Now, this isn't actually 100% accurate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop this down 1 more block actually. Why is that? You might be wondering. Well, except for in that corner actually, because I don't need that. We need to make room for hoppers. The hoppers need to be at this lower level. We don't really need to do anything there. Okay, so the hoppers are going to sit on top of these planks here. And I think we'll have like one sort of output type right over here. So let's bring in some light. Let's bring in some light here real quick. There we go. Geez, that really doesn't do much, does it? Okay, so all right, so eventually we're gonna have a chest down here for the collection. Just for now. I mean, it's not going to be built like this. It's going to be built using a hopper system and stuff. But for now, let's see. Probably like that. If I put in glass over, can I still open it? Yeah, that's right. This glass is literally transparent. Okay, so let's grab some of those hoppers that we had before here. I may actually leave the water out of this little area too. So I'm not going to bother. Well, the hopper's are only going to go at the bottom. So all right. Turn the corner. Turn the corner again. This part won't have any water in it. Bring it on back here. There we go. All right. So now all we got to do is see if we can place this sugarcane under the water. And we can, which is hilarious, actually. So I'm going to let this get 3 blocks high. I do believe water source blocks prevent them from growing. So we're going to have to do it artificially here. That's some good stuff right there. Okay. So there's nothing that is going to be in the middle here or around the sides. Nothing's going to be there. All of the structure is going to be in the middle, and thanks to Minecraft physics, it's going to be floating. And I guess it's like that kind of thing. Now this is just a test, This is only a test, literally. So we are only testing this right now, this design. We're going to bring this up to the surface. Now that we have the first sort of level complete there, bring this up to the surface. Now there's going to be a whole ton of levels. All right. So the next level is going to start here with the dirt. So I'm going to kind of build up this side, and then I'm going to do the other side, and we'll just construct the whole thing. So this is test number 1, basically. Oh, it's my girlfriend. Hello. Hey, honey, how are you? Doing a live stream, or what are you doing? Okay, how are you doing today? Only dead streams allowed? That sounds like morbid and stuff, though. But seriously, though, how are you? Yeah, but not you. So how is stuff? What are you doing? Okay, well, I need to chill out and. No, where would I? Oh, I'm not going to do that. I plan. Mama, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cute. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you were going to make applesauce this morning. What the hell happened there? Oh, yeah, true. Crazy. Where is she leaving from? Oh, yeah, probably. It's closer. Less crowded and stuff. Well, Boston and JFK, they both have flights there. No, it's a lot further. A little bit. You like that? Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh my God. Yeah, with the live stream going, that's a great idea. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Okay, honey. Love. Oh. Mm. I will do a. You're going to go now? Okay, honey. I love you. Bye, honey. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you later, okay? Bye. No, she said she would call me when she got back in the office, which is fine by me. Yep. Hey, it's not really my fault, actually, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day, honey. I love you. Bye. Bye. Aw. She's a very busy person today, so. So you might be wondering why the sea lanterns. It's because I don't want mobs spawning in there. Let's see here. Hold on. And this is why building this in a test world is so important, because you figure out all the little. Imagine if I tried to build a 6x6 thing and had to rebuild the whole thing. That would have been a massive waste of time. So I'd much rather do it in a creative world like here. Work all the kinks out. So, yeah. Now, when this is actually finally all built, we'll see how that fits there. I might have to bring this above the water a little bit. It doesn't really matter because you can always place the water wherever you need to. So I can't believe I have my voice is back. It's incredible, actually. So let's see here. Hold on. By the way, I think being able to place these underwater is hilarious. It's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, so my girlfriend's mom is actually doing a transatlantic crossing, but it's going to be on a cruise ship, and they're not really meant to be out in the open ocean. So it's going to be like in stages across the North Atlantic. Apparently, it's going to be pretty fun and exciting. So yeah, neat stuff. Get the frick out of my damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this above the water a little tiny bit, which is fine. So the top level is not going to be level with the water, basically. It's going to be sunken down slightly. Which is totally and completely fine. So yeah, so we're gonna have to do something about. Not sure if I'm gonna do it this way. I think I might need to bring it up one more level here. And we'll just place the water out on this side here. And it'll just fall down from up here. No big deal. See, I can't do anything yet. Okay, that's really irritating, actually. So yeah, that might be something we have to address. Again, this is why we do this. That's why we do it. There we go. Let's see. Let's quickly just do. Get this water to behave a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I definitely don't want anything going down in the corner. So we'll have to figure out a fix for that as well. You know what? I think that would work wonders. All right. And then let's see. There we go. Now the water's behaving a little bit better there. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gotta figure out what the top is going to be doing here, because I need two things up here. I need it to be accessible, so I'll put some ladders on here. Probably put some sea lanterns up here. Sugarcane does not need light to grow, so that's one problem we don't have to deal with, thankfully. So I think it's going to be like that. So I'm not actually going to be putting water source blocks here or here, which I learned the hard way over here. Okay, so that works. We can just put them here. All right, and then there we go. So we're going to put the water source blocks like here, here, here. I'm not sure why this is flowing. Okay. So there has to be at least one corner where there's no water going down. Or is it going to have to be every single corner? I should probably just have every corner. Do it on the outside. Yeah, I may as well have a separate entrance that's so on the moor farm you can just kind of drop down in the water. I think this is gonna need something slightly different here. So there's also the idea, which will mean a lot more work for me. That is one idea that I could play with, is having a single stream going all the way down into a hopper at the bottom, and then yeah, something like that. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Let's try that. I do like the way that this looks. Gotta put some glass in here. And I definitely want to enclose it fairly quickly. I want to see what this looks like kind of built up. And then we have to sponge it, which will break some of the sugar cane, which doesn't really matter. I really just needed them for spacing of the platforms. And again, you don't want to just have dirt without a floor, because if you break the dirt, you can fall through. Blah blah blah. Okay. So I'm going to have to change this around a little bit. I'm going to be taking this one out. Yeah, there we go. And this will have to all be glass. I don't want leaf blocks in this one. I want to be able to see the whole thing. And we will be able, yeah, I think I will just do water streams actually, because I want to be able to see the sugar cane from the outside, like the moor farm, because the moor farm is all, the only thing that's in there are vertical water columns with source blocks up at the top. Oops. So yeah, instead of a ring of water like this, which looks pretty, I'm gonna have, where's our chest? It's down over this side. Okay, so I'm going to enclose the first. I guess it'll be the first, you know, and I can just put. I guess I can just put a ladder here. Yeah, so I'm going to put the ladder to get up and down. Right, so that is the correct one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. See, this is exactly why you do this in a testing world first. So we're going to have water streams going, feeding into a water column that goes down. Now, when 1.13 hits, so that's the only thing. Instead of that water column there, the water streams are going to go into a single hopper. And instead of a water thing dropping down like a single column of water, one block of water going all the way down, it's going to be a column of hoppers, basically. So that's, okay, so that's future-proofed. Good, good, good. Yeah, because I don't want to mess around with having to rebuild the whole thing for 1.13. So yeah, once the water changes in 1.13 and the items float, they're just gonna, I'm gonna have them flow over into a hopper, and that should work perfectly. Okay, so all right. So now I need a ladder real quick here. All right, so I'm just kind of building this piecemeal at a time. In the survival world, I'll be building the frame first, then putting in the glass, then draining the water out, and then once the water is drained out, I can actually, yeah, I'll just put ladders on the outside like this. And I should probably put a matching column over here, even though it's not going to be used as like a ladder support or anything like that. Let's put another ladder right here. Okay. And that will go all the way down as well. So to be clear, when 1.13 hits, I'm going to change the one waterfall column that all the water streams feed into. I'm going to be changing that into where it flows into a hopper, and the hoppers are going to be pointing down, and the hoppers There's going to be one column of hoppers, basically. And it's kind of good that I'm doing this now, actually. That way we can figure out where all the oops, not that one. I was going to say, it feels like it's getting a little bit tall. Getting a little bit tall there. Come on, squid. He's probably going to die. Oh well, it's just a squid, unfortunately. Unfortunately for the squid, it's just a squid. So yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. So yeah, like I said, in the single player world, I mean on Empire Minecraft, this will be, the frame will be built first. I'll probably build the floors before the water's taken out because it's just easier to do that. So yeah, let's just complete this design. So I think I have a good design, but I could be wrong. It might not work. So we're gonna build up this side. So we're gonna have to slightly modify this design, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we're gonna have, I think, where the water streams are gonna go, I think that I'm going to have glass like this. Yeah, that way, yeah, I actually like that a lot. And then and you know, it still works because I'll just focus here real quick, get this in. And it still works because you can actually see down. So I'm actually going to put a sponge here and see what we can see here, because these here we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now this is going to have to be glass here. It's all going to be glass. It's going to end up destroying my poor little, yep. Yeah, that's fine though. So that will work. So that'll work for stuff right here. I'm going to have to put a pressure plate here. I actually can't. So this particular block is going to have to be wood. No, I think I should actually do, it's going to ruin the aesthetic a little bit, but I think I should probably do packed ice just to be on the safe side. Okay. Probably better off this way anyway, just because, you know, it's going to ruin the aesthetic a little tiny bit just because of the ice being there. But I'd much rather ruin the aesthetic slightly than, you know, have problems, like actual real problems with the damn water stream. So this is going to go here and here, and then now that is actually a slight issue. And that should be okay because that has water on one side. You know, what I would like to do actually is do something like this. Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water streams, and they're actually facing the wrong way. So okay. Yeah, so I need them facing over the other way here. Like that. Now what's going to happen there? All right, well, that's going to be our design, I guess. The only problem is, oh, that's going to be an issue. Why? Because we're losing water to one block. One of the dirt blocks does not have water. This guy right here, and this guy right here. So I'm probably going to have to extend this whole thing out by one block, because I definitely need it to work. So we are going to that works. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, still the 5 water sources, but now we have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 20 sugarcane per level. I actually didn't calculate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 20 sugarcane. So 20, 40. So let's see what this is. 20. So if we see, so each time we harvest fully grown cane, it's 40 sugar canes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. Especially for a manual build. Not bad at all. Yeah, so we need to I need to go in and finish this up real quick. Forgot how time consuming these large builds can actually be. Okay. Okay. Now, basically, when I come through here, so each level is going to have its own water, has to have its own water streams. So it's going to be a lot more transparent, actually, than the Moore farm. Actually, it's going to be I'm going to be able to see all the way through it from one side to the other. I haven't actually counted how many levels are yet. There we go. I just got to place some dirt. I'm not going to put the, I am not going to be putting the sugar canes I'm not going to be putting the sugar canes on this side because we already know what it looks like. I only did that side to get the proper height quickly, so not necessary. On this top one, probably will be necessary. Now, unfortunately, this will, once I have this fully enclosed with the wood and glass, it will actually, it'll knock all the sugar canes off. Like it'll make them fall into their item form. But I don't have a problem with that. So the cross beams are here. Oh, yeah, maybe drop on down here. So this is turning out to be a little bit more complicated of a build than I was originally kind of hoping for, but you know, with the water streams and stuff. But I do actually have to take into account 1.13, which means that the water streams, I'm going to have to use water streams into a single spot. And when that's done, maybe I should just build it with hoppers right now. That's a lot of iron though, and a lot of wood, especially after I just built this whole thing out of wood. No, I mean I could, but it doesn't. It's not going to take that much time, and there's going to be a water stream for me to bob up and down in when I do put the hoppers in from the top. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to get this thing enclosed. I'm really glad I went with this particular hopper arrangement, which is really only for the bottom. Yeah, that hopper arrangement is basically only if I was having the one layer. So those hoppers are going to be taken out and replaced with the planks. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. See what? Remember what I was saying about like it's going to be like 2 by 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should just put another color. It would save on glass, that's for sure. I think I will do that actually. Except for the top, maybe? Yeah. It's going to save a whole bunch on glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5, 6, 7, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32. So I already have a half stack of glass saved. 33, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 45, 46, 47, 48. 48 glass is nothing to sneeze at. That's almost, it's just, it's, yeah. It's, whoa, what the heck's going on here? Whoops. Yeah, I want to make sure this is all good before I start putting the glass in. Ooh, pardon me. Still got the yawns going on. Probably because I'm so relaxed. Now in 1.13, I do want to try and maybe put a maybe a conduit underneath this thing so we get some conduit power, so we can work around it without having to. The conduit might actually go in first. I don't know. Well, actually, no, it can't go in first because it's not on 1.13 yet. Okay, so that side is up. What about this side? Is this side in? No, only partially. So I'm just doing like these little. So I did that side, and now I'm doing this side, basically. Okay. Now we just got to do this sort of bit here, and then this side will actually be done. Yay, we have an official thunderstorm watch in this area. Only 2 more little window parts to go on this side. This half of this side even. Okay, so that side is done. This side is done. I actually really like the look of that. This side is almost done. Or no, this side hasn't been started yet. And this side is halfway done. So let's do this side first. Ooh, we got a little cave or something under there, huh? Yeah, this is really exciting, seeing this come into shape here, because it's a hard thing designing something from scratch. You think Minecraft, oh, I'll just do it this way. It's like, no, I wanted it to have a certain look, and I also wanted it to, it also needed to have a very, very reliable functionality to it. And you know what? Let me get a little fancy here real quick while I'm finishing this up. I think that's definitely worthwhile doing. I mean, even factories had stuff like this in their big window. They're, you know, I think legally they had to have windows of a certain size. But we'll see. I definitely have the blue glass for it, for sure. I have more blue glass than I need over at the Breezy Island outpost. Okay, I think that actually looks really cool. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Maybe this one shouldn't have. Maybe this one should not have the blue glass because it's near the top of the water. Something like that. Now there's only one thing left to do. Put the. Now again, that's just a test. We're only testing this. All right, so while I'm down here. One moment. Official parental type stuff going on. Just give me one moment here. So oops. No. Okay. Now I just got to put the glass in here and then sponge out the water, and I think we should be cooking with some mesquite wood, maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll be cooking though. We'll be all set to go. This is the last little bit. I am going to do it one level at a time versus one side at a time. Just keeping my eye out. We're in for some rough weather here later. Like it's looking more and more like it's going to be a little bit more severe than I originally thought. So I might have to wrap this up a little early. I was going to make this sort of like a pretty long live stream, do a big sort of creative part and then a big sort of survival part on Empire Minecraft, but The problem with that is that there are certain things that I should probably have done just in case the power goes out, including vacuuming. So that means I should probably, instead of wrapping up, yeah, I don't even know how long I've been playing so far, how long I've been streaming, but it's gonna have to probably be about an hour shorter. Just because, just to be on the safe side. And if the weather does start taking a turn for the worse while I'm still doing the live stream, I'm gonna have to just cut it short at that point. That's why I'm looking out there. I don't see anything creepy crazy yet, which is a good thing. But I could be missing clouds right over there that I can't see that people would want to steer away from. So just trying to be careful and mindful and responsible. I'm being very full. All right. So there's that watercolor. Whoops, broken. This is that water column I was talking about, starting to take shape here. Okay, we're going to pop down here and just, oops. Yeah, let's just not do that. So each level is going to have its own little selection of water strew. Oh, okay, that looked like the water. That's actually kind of cool. Oops. So yeah, like I said before, the actual build Empire Minecraft, which I hope I have enough time to at least start and gather some resources and stuff for that. But I'm not going. The water being taken out is going to be basically the last thing that I do, because these sugar canes will give me air for one, and two, it'll just make it a lot easier for me to move around. All right. So why is this one still here? Weird. So we have these items. That's not good. So why is it doing that? Wait, what the hell is happening here? No, okay, we don't actually want this in the water in here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we don't want the water like that. We want it to go right down into the hopper. So there, now you see what I was talking about. And we're gonna have to put a ladder here as well, just to keep the water away. And also, the other reason is that we probably should have access from both sides. not only from both sides, but also the fact that you can only really get to these platforms from the water. This ladder is, maybe. Yeah, I guess we could. It's always good to have a backup, though. So we're going to have a ladder on each side. And probably just, Okay, so that's good on that side. That's good on that side. Gotta check the radar. I don't want to have to cut my stream short just because of the weather. So give me one moment, please. Ooh, yeah, we're in some trouble here. Radar right here. Okay. It looks like I will be having to wrap this stream up a lot earlier than I thought. I didn't know the timing of it. Just taking a look at this radar here and see. Yeah. Looks like the radar area in here is actually out of commission right now. Dover and Fort Dick. That's not good. All right, I'm just trying to judge how fast this front is moving. So I have a maximum of about maybe 45 minutes. So so now if we go under here, yeah, no effects. Now it actually looks really cool because you can see through the whole thing. You know, from one side out the other, which is, I think, really, really neat. I actually really like this design a lot, and I think what we're going to end up doing is, I think the idea is going to be that there's not going to be a chest output like that. As soon as this is done being built, I'm not going to populate it with the sugarcane yet. I'm going to build 3 of these. One. And I'm going to build them, let's see here, how far apart should I build them? Maybe 5 blocks? Let's see here, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? I don't know. Something like that. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the only issue with this one is that it starts getting really shallow there, and I really don't want to have to mine out a huge amount of space. It's much easier to sponge out a space than much easier to sponge out a space than try to. Yeah, you know what? It's already pretty dark, so I'm actually just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, it's a nice idea, especially since decorative windows were a thing. You know, even industrially, there was definitely a thing. Okay, that's all messed up there now. Of course, I'm gonna have to go in there and fix it. Now, the other way to do this would have been with leaf blocks, but I just think that that's so impractical. Getting, it took forever for me to get enough leaf blocks to do the other one on Empire. I mean, the Moore farm on Empire Minecraft. Just hop down in here. Huh. Interesting. Wait a second. I'm gonna check something here real quick. Huh. That's actually hilarious. They're just like building up all over the place here. I don't see any. Do not see any mine shafts at all. Just being nerdy and poking around here. So this is the roof here. So this should. Hold on a second. I need a pick block. There we go. I find that flooding a cave with water is actually easier than trying to light it up. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So this looks really good. Yeah, I do think that this would look really good in the ocean like this. And not only is it nice to look at in the ocean, but when the 1.13 update comes out, it's going to look great in the ocean because you can actually see through the water more than you can now. It's like 1.12. So that's a good plus. So I want it to look nice too. So I'm really concerned about this weather. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to do the resource gathering today. Yeah, I'm going to call it. Unfortunately, now that I'm seeing it, I have about 45 minutes before this weather hits. And that's not nearly enough time to do the resource gathering, not even part of it. And I'd rather not chance it. So I don't know how severe the weather could be, and something could pop up in front of the line of storms that I see right now. It's extremely warm and humid out. It's like mid 80s, and it's very, very humid. So I'm not even gonna tempt fate there. Let's check the wind. Looks like I'm going to be doing the lawn on Saturday. Yeah, it'll be right in the middle of it. About an hour and a half, and that's kind of right in the middle of me building the thing. So not building the thing. That would be the soonest I could start building it. Right. So I'm actually going to call it a day. There will be another live stream tomorrow, most likely. But I'm very happy with this design, and see, how many levels are there actually? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're even more than the Moore Farm. It's mainly because the Moore Farm required why is that? Why is it only 8? Oh, I'm pretty sure 8, 7, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just the way it's built with how it's layered is just saving me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can make another layer. Plus, this is also partially above the water, so there is that. So before I go, I'm going to do something kind of silly here, because that's kind of my shtick. Okay. Oh, needs to be dirt, I guess. Let me do it over here. There's a little bit more space. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad I got to design this thing today. It looks really good. And the next live stream, which will most likely be tomorrow, we're going to go out and gather resources. That means going to the wasteland on SMP5. And we're going to go and grab just a freaking million amount of, I mean, we have our spare shulkers now, which are empty. So we're going to fill our shulkers up with the dark oak wood, and we're going to make planks, and we're going to grab grab some dirt if based on how much dirt we need. Okay, I'm not sure why this happened. All right. So we might put a door down here too. Yeah, let's put a door. Acacia door, because those are kind of pretty. Okay. So we also need packed ice. That's right. I do have quite a bit of spare packed ice. So I just need to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 times 8. I'm going to grab a calculator here real quick. 28 times 8. 224 divided by 6. 3.5 stacks. I have that, definitely. So that's how much. We're just going to take a quick little. Okay, I really, really like this design. I really like this design a lot, actually. Goodbye. All right. And I might even be able to, just thinking here for a sec. Yeah, we're going to have to remove a bunch of gravel, too, to map the whole thing out, the whole area out. Come in here. And then we're going to put the, hello, why can't I get in here? Okay. There's going to be kind of like a little airlock here. Wait, hold on. This is hilarious. It's raining. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my. Okay, so we're about to sign off here, but I thought I'd sign off with something kind of silly. So you could actually protect a underwater build or something, whatever. Like you could actually put 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 thick, a 4 across, like sort of wall of this stuff down into the water, because yeah. And then it would just be like this big sunken boat graveyard at the bottom. Yeah, no, that looks really good. That looks really, really good. I do know it can grow taller, but I don't really need that. Yeah, so I'm going to have 3 of these, which should be already probably about twice as much as we already have. If not, might be less than that. But once all 3 towers are built, it's going to be significantly more sugarcane than is at the 90K club right now. All right. Starting to see some dark clouds out there. And we do have a thunderstorm forecast. So I'm actually going to sign off now. So the live stream tomorrow will be focused on resource gathering and the beginnings of laying out the main framework and stuff at the 90K Club on Empire Minecraft. So yeah, just to summarize this, we built our brand new ocean-based sort of more farm inspired sugarcane farm, and it's going to be a manual collection system or manual harvest, sorry, and it's going to be hoppers at the bottom and so on and so forth, and it's going to all be eventually streaming all into the warehouse from the Moore farm and from the sugarcane farm, and also we're probably going to have a couple other farms out there. We have the tree farm that's also going to feed down into the warehouse. So yeah, we have some things are developing. We're going to have a centralized warehouse. Already built the warehouse months ago. It's already done. There's going to be some redstone underneath that that's going to filter our items. I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from the Japanese sort of Asian themed outpost that I was being toured around. Was it yesterday, I think? And I am going to actually put so all these different farms are going to feed into a central warehouse, and then there's going to be item sorters, and the items are going to be put in specific individual chests, and then this is all going to be below the main warehouse, and then each member of each chest in the warehouse. It's basically mass storage for all the farm outputs and stuff. But each chest is going to be assigned certain things. Yes, there's going to be a sugar thing. There's going to be a paper thing. There's going to be raw sugar canes, and they're just item drop form. But there's also going to be chests that have items for projects. For example, building a super smelter, so all the hoppers, and we need to build an iron farm too out there. So basically everything is going to be flowing into the warehouse, and then everything is going to be sorted with redstone at the warehouse, and then they're going to each chest in the warehouse is going to be assigned a use, and what that chest in that chest, the stuff in this chest is going to be used for something specific. Like maybe this player is working on a small build, so that player just put their name on there, and whatever stuff they need from the farm outputs and whatnot, they're going to put in that chest manually from the item sorter system. So there's going to be a basement area underneath there that's going to pull in all of the items, and it's going to be sorted using a redstone sorting system, and then again manually taking it from that sorting system into individual chests, project chests, and personal player chests, like large-scale project chests. Like for example, we have a whole bunch of villagers out there right now, but no iron farm yet, and that's one of the reasons why we have all the villagers out there. Is eventually we're going to have a large iron farm out there over the ocean. It's going to be awesome. However, one thing at a time, and I'm really actually extremely happy right now with how things are going. Really taking some solid steps forward in developing the outpost, and people are definitely welcome to request an invitation, like, hey, can I join the 90K club? You have to be an established member, and I need to be able to trust you. Those are the only sort of rules basically with the 90K club. Is I need to know that you're not gonna grief the outpost, because we already actually had that happen once. And the members who are there currently, the current members are extremely reliable. We have David Solis. We have I think, yeah, we have Stampolina Cat. We have Sasha Gamer. We have Timmy Killer 711. We have Nutty Knight 42 and myself so far. And we also have, how can I forget? We also have, she changed her name, but Dragon something, Dragon. We have Kara basically working at one of the other outposts, but she's going to be coming up to the 90K club once I finish putting the wall of cactus around the red fort. The red fort is also going to be expanded and built up, but the 90K club definitely comes first. And I've been doing a lot of other stuff recently, and the 90K club is sort of back in the spotlight here for the next probably for the rest of the year, because I really want to get everything there built up, and then I can focus on building the junctions in the Nether Road and things like that. So anyone on Empire Minecraft, it's play.emc.gs. You can join up, and if you're watching the live stream at some point, whether it be live right now or in the future, when it's in the archive mode, join up. And if you want to help me out with these projects, just let me know, and we can do a few minor projects together. And then, if you are up to snuff, then we'll do some of the larger projects that are currently being planned out, like this. But yeah, I'm really happy, and thank you guys for watching. Per usual, love yourself, Love each other. Kindness always. Peace.